That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo. I don't even want to say Dave Mo Flips anymore because I think the new channel is gonna be called like either be about it or by any means necessary. Cars is cars, but I want this to be more about money now, money and credit. So I'll always be a car guy. I'll always show you car videos, but I'm never gonna be a guy who wants to go walk around the auction. That's just not how I get down anymore. You want to watch me bid online? I'll put the videos out there. If you watch them, you watch them. If you don't, you don't. You want to talk about money? You want to break it down? Let's break it down. You want to talk about credit? You want to break that down? Let's break it down. We could chop up whatever it is you want to chop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit me up. Let's talk about it. I'll figure out a way where me, you talk. We record it, and I want to hear it. I want people to disagree with me. I want people to enlighten me on shit. All right. So let's talk about this here. Money. How can I start making money? This is for the new jacks, okay? So, the simplest way to start making money, selling. Don't sell crap. Don't do that. Don't go outside. Don't hit up the block. Don't do that. What I'm talking about is start selling anything, okay? If money's limited, right? Any amount of money you have, you can go to, I've seen videos where people go to like thrifties and shit like that. And I'm not saying you're gonna be making $1 million fucking here right off rip, but you have a goal to where you want to be, right? So any way to get to that goal is how you need to get to that goal. So for me, for instance, I probably have damn near $2,000 retail of brand new polo shirts that I've never even popped tags on. I gave them to my girl. I was like, yo, here, you could have this. Just put it on eBay, sell it, whatever you want. You could just keep the money, start your own little business, do whatever it is you want to do, go blow it on whatever. I don't care. I don't care. So that's for you to do what you want. You can only lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. So you give someone the opportunity to make money and they blow it, they blew it. So with that being said, you can start with $10, $20, $100. And you can go to Salvation Army, Goodwill, and some off-brand thrifty stores and learn good name products. I don't know. I wear Ralph Lauren because I like the way it fits. But I mean, whatever people are wearing these days, I really don't know. Okay, and you could get it at a discount. Be honest, throw it on eBay, throw it on any one of these other sites, try to double your money and get it off, okay? You can also, I took my boy Joe to the pick and pull and I was telling him like, yo, you see the seat cover right here? What a lot of people don't know is that leather seats, they're actually just a seat cover. It's a leather seat cover. So if it hooks like this on the bottom of the seat or in the back of the seat, but let's just say, so it's like this. So you take a $2 pick and you run it in between that lock right there and it undoes it. And then all you have to do is skin it. You're just pulling it off of the seat, okay? So they'll sell you at LKQ the top and the bottom of a seat for $10. If you go on eBay, the bottom or the top sells for $100 each. So you could potentially list for what you spent $10 on for $150, and then you have a complete set and it's OEM, right? So this is nothing new, guys. You can go onto LKQ or Kofor, depending on, or any pick and pull, and you can get a price list of what everything costs. You can also see an inventory list of what's going to come out. The key is to be the first one there, or you're going to be on a scavenger hunt. But if you could see what you're paying for it versus what you're selling it for, or what it retails for, yeah, you gotta do a little bit of homework, okay? But you also know what to go get money for. Again, emblems, like the Honda emblems, OEM Honda emblems, they're like $1 or $2. You could sell them for 10, 15, 20 on eBay. It depends the condition and shit like that. But again, the key here is that you want to say that it's OEM, okay? And you want to make sure you're buying OEM. It'll say it on the back. So, steering wheels, right? If you come across a steering wheel that's in good condition, Look up what that steering wheel came out of. You know, if you end up walking by and you see a 1992 Mercedes and the steering wheel is nice, it's missing the front where the airbag was, if that car even had an airbag, I don't know. But it's in good shape. Quickly sit in the car, run it up real quick, look on eBay, see what it's going for. See what they're going to charge you for. 15, 20, 30 bucks. Pop it out. Now you got inventory, okay? And that's how you could start selling parts for cars. Not only that, if you're going to be into cars, you're already learning how to disassemble vehicles and maybe repair them. Valve covers, right? So again, you go there, you see an engine that hasn't been ripped apart, you get the valve covers, clean them if they're stock. Like, you know how the Hondas say Honda on it? You could clean them up, paint them some crazy wild color, or you could even offer like, yo, give me your color combo, I'll paint it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get on some crazy shit and do it for people. I know it should be powder coated, I get that. Let's not even get into all that kind of crazy shit, okay? Headlights, taillights, grills, sunroofs, all kind, motors, modules. Learn where the modules are. Start ripping out modules, because modules are only like $20 at LKQ. And some of these modules go for $100, $200, $300 on eBay. All right? And it's the easiest thing to work, because you know what you paid for it, you know what you're going to sell it for, and the in-between is your profit. So even with a small amount of money, I mean, I'm talking less than $100, you could already start to make money. Can you imagine if you had $100 in your pocket right now and you spent one day at LKQ just ripping skins off of seats? Of course, driver's seats are going to be worth more than passenger. Passenger's going to be worth more than the back. Why? I think it makes sense because no matter what, the driver's always getting used. Very rarely have I pulled up to a stoplight and seen someone driving from the passenger seat. You feel me? So look for that. Once you get it down to a science and you're able to rip these things off so quick, you're not even spending that much time. More of your time is spent just walking up and down every aisle, looking at the seat, looking at the seat, looking at the seat. Yeah, it sucks. I get it. But again, you're going to invest one day in $100. Well, let's just say you're going to invest one day and you're going to walk out of there with, well, let's just say 10. Let's just say 10 because tax, let's just say, is $7. So you got $107. You leave there with 10 of those seats. And in that month, you're able to sell all 10 seat covers, right? You spent $107, and let's just say you sold them for $150 a piece. You just made $1,500 less your eBay fees. For argument's sake, let's just say you made $1,400. You fucking came up like a fat cat. Like a fat cat. You're making more money than you would selling seat covers, OEM seat covers, than you would selling cars. One day worth of work, $100. Potentially $1,400 in profit. Does it take you time to sell it? Absolutely. They're probably not going to sell right away, depending on what you have. If you happen to get an F-150 seat, I mean, that's probably one of the most popular trucks sold in America, right? So if you were able to find that seat in good condition, you were able to skin it, chances are there's a lot more people looking for that seat cover than there is someone looking for a Bentley seat cover, right? Let's be honest, the chances of seeing a Bentley at a pick and pull is slim to none, but let's just say you do happen to see that there, and you were to skin that car, the seat. I don't know if your typical Bentley owner is even looking to get a used seat cover. So again, popularity in these cases win versus the rarity. So sales, man, sales is a great thing to get into, the buy and the sell. Stay away from the pallets for right now. Let's not even get into all that because you don't really know what you're getting. At least when you go to the pick and pull, you're able to make some money, all right? There's a lot of other ways to make money too. You could do what's called bird dogging, and it's when you sell, not when you sell cars, when you get leads. So you got a person like myself, okay? So number one was that. Here's number two, okay? I don't like posting on Facebook. I think it's boring. I don't like dealing with the people that have to call, all this other nonsense that goes along with it, right? So bird dogging is when you're generating leads for me, okay? So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I'm willing to say, there's people out there that pay you $300 for this, okay? I got a buddy who sells all his own cars, but he pays his bird dogs $300 a car. So all you're doing is posting cars on Facebook. When people hit you up and they need a credit app, you can get a credit app from them, or you could send them to the website, or you can send them directly to me, or to him or to whoever. Now, when you do that, you already have their name on Facebook, right? So it's Susanna. I don't fucking know. So you say, hey, Dave, I got this girl Susanna coming. She's gonna buy a car. I set the appointment up for 1:30, 2 o'clock. Okay. Now, a person like me, I'm honest. I appreciate the fact you're sending someone over. I want to pay you because I see that your leads are working, and I want more leads, right? Because basically you're a lead generating service. Okay. So your girl comes through. I put her in any car. You get paid the $100. I'm like, hey. She didn't buy that Altima, but she ended up buying the Accord. So it's still your lead. Here's $100, and I'll sell it to you, or I'll write you a check. In that situation, you are a 1099. Typically speaking, you're gonna get 1099, especially from me. Okay, unless you have your own business, then I'll just write you a check to your business or sell it to your business. But either way, that's just gonna be how it is. You're not getting cash. So, but again, you start doing enough of those, or you start hooking up with more than one dealer, right? So the more you have, the harder it is. But all day long, all you're doing is posting on Facebook and answering calls. Well, not even calls, answering, Messenger. Is this available? Yes. Or you put in your ad, I'm not going to respond to that shit. You know what I mean? Or you put in your ad, message me to set up an appointment. I'm only setting up appointments. All the information I have on the vehicle is in the listing. The only thing left now is to figure out if you like the price and the test drive. Let's set up an appointment. Get to the kill, man. Get to the kill. All that other shit in between, it's all bullshit. The sale happens in the dealership. Okay? So you're only a lead generator. You don't want to do more than set up the appointment for them to go to the dealership where myself or someone on my team or my boy, whoever, closes the deal. We know the most about the car. We know all the financing. We know every single thing there is about it, right? The only thing you want to know is, did we sell the car? Did that person buy the car? And with a guy like myself, who wants someone like you, who generates good leads, I'm going to pay you right away because I don't want to fuck you on a $100 deal. So you stop sending leads my way, right? Because then you could just send them to someone else who is paying you. So again, that's another way to generate income while you're trying to get your business off the ground. Okay, if you and like I said, you could be a freelance writer. You could do whatever. There's a lot of shit out there, but I'm trying to stay car related. You can become. This is kind of work, all right? It's kind of a job, so understand where I'm going with this. You can go to a dealership and say, hey, I'm willing to be a lot porter. So a lot porter is someone that will wash the cars, they'll put the writing on the cars, they may post the car, they'll jump off the cars, they'll make sure the cars always start. When the car gets sold, they go out there, they clean all the writing off the windshield, they'll put the license plate on the car, they'll put the little beauty thing around the license plate. That's a lot porter. You're not doing that job. Yes, you'll get paid for it, probably hourly and stuff, but you're not doing it for that. What you're doing it for is this, and this is where it comes to you being able to negotiate. So you're going to say to the dealer, listen, I'll do this for you. I'll show you that I'm a stand-up person. What I want to be able to do is use your license to buy cars. What'd you just do there? You slick motherfucker, you. What'd you just do? You created a repping position without them even knowing that you're now a rep. And because they don't know that that they have a rep, they're looking at like they don't even know to charge you monthly. That's just the gravy on top of you working for them. Now you're also learning the business. You're out there, yeah, you're making a couple bucks here and there, but you're ready to buy. You're saving up. You're buying a car. Now you try to turn into a sales guy. You talk to him about bird dogging, and that's it. Okay. So is that kind of a job? Yes, it is, but you kind of got an ace in your sleeve. You know what I mean? Like, you get the ability to use their license to buy and sell cars. Man, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Before you know it, you're hiring someone to be their porter. You're sitting at their desks like, yo, what's up, man? I got, I'm buying another car. Boom, boom, boom. You're flipping them, you're flipping them, you're flipping them, and now you got, your foot's in the door. They already like you. They know you're good. They know you're making them money. So why would they want to get rid of you? So that one's kind of a little bit sneaky, But on the same token, yeah, you're doing your thing. You can also go and start a detail company. I mean, don't even call it a detail company, right? You got a couple bucks. Go get a bucket, a good thing, a good nozzle, a fucking sponge, and some soap. And I'm like, yo, I wash your car for $20. I wash your car for $10. Yes, it's a job, but it's your own business. A job is something you do for someone. When you're doing it for yourself, it's a business, right? So let's just say you walk up and down your neighborhood talking to your neighbors like, hey, every Friday night or every Sunday, right? Like for me, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it was funny because I was just driving by and I looked at this area and I was like, damn, I wish there was a bunch of kids or grown-ups or whatever the fuck sitting here washing cars. Because I have to go to work for the next 3 days. I would love to pull in, spend $20, $30, let them wash the car, vacuum the inside, nothing crazy. You're not talking about a detail here. You're talking about a hand wash, armor all my tires, do my windows, vacuum the car, and wipe down the dashboard, right? A team of 2 could probably get this done in less than 10 or 15 minutes, okay? You're knocking it out real quick. You just made $20, $30, and it's a Friday night, and you probably have a line of people between the people that have to work weekends and the people that are going out for the night. Then you get mobile, right? You start going to people's houses. You're still only charging $20, $30. But on a Friday, you might end up with, 20 customers? Because it doesn't take you that long to wash the car, right? You're in and out. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you started a business. You just went from making no money to generating $200 to $300 a day. And that's low-end bullshit. That's just washing a car. We're not getting into you perfecting your craft and becoming a detailer when you can actually start doing headlights, which is super not difficult, right? So you can see a headlight, someone needs headlights, and everyone in this neighborhood is charging $100 to do headlights. And you're like, yo, man, I'll tell you what, I'm here already. I'll knock them out right now, $50. As long as you use me to maintain your car, I'll make sure your headlights never get bad again. Because every time you do that monthly wax or whatever it is, you're just hitting up the headlights again. You're not wet sanding them and nothing like that. You're simply cleaning them and putting more compound or wax or whatever it is you choose to use on it to make sure they don't turn, because you're doing it every month. Before you know it, you're learning ceramic coating, you're learning this, that, the next thing, and you're able to start one hell of a business or invest that money into something else and sell your book of clients, or hire someone. Now, I never recommend hiring someone for a service, just because they'll never, I hate to use the word never, very rarely will you find someone who cares as much about it as you do. But again, that's another thing that you can do. The startup is so minimal. I mean, you could go to Home Depot and get a 5-gallon bucket. I'm not talking about a 2-bucket wash system here, guys. Understand, you're a quick wash, dry, and go guy. Okay, you're not fucking Ammo or whatever the fuck his name is. You're not any of those guys. Okay, no disrespect, you're not that. You're a guy with a Home Depot bucket, their garden hose, your nozzle, some good soap, and that's it. You want to get freaky with it? You want to really get them like, oh my God. You go to Home Depot, you spend $100, you get one of those Ryobi electric pressure washers, the $20 fucking soap cannon from Amazon, and that purple, the pink turtle wax soap. It's like $12 for I don't know, like 62 ounces or something like that. And now you sud their whole car, you foam their whole car, which, by the way, FYI, makes your job faster. Because now and again, I know all you detailers are gonna hate me for this, right? But what I like to do is I put foam all over my car, and I just use the same mitt, and I just go nuts. I fucking wash the whole car with all that foam, and I rinse it off, and I'm done. And I'm done, I'm out. But again, I'm not a detailer. I'm not a detailer. And man, sky's the limit with that shit. Sky is the limit. So again, now you're generating money. You turned $20 or $30 investment into potentially a $200, $300, $400 a day business. Yes, it takes some marketing. Yes, you have to get there. You have to crawl before you walk. Go to your neighbor. Learn when your neighbors start. Like, all right, this guy goes to work on Monday. He works Monday to Friday. On Sunday, yo, what's up? You want me to do your car? I'm new to the neighborhood. I'm doing neighborhood discounts, $20 a car. I live here. I'm going to do the whole neighborhood for $20. Yeah, okay. I got 2 cars. You do my wife's car too? Maybe cut me a deal, because that's the guy I am. I'm always going to look for a deal. Yo, what's up, man? You do 2 cars for 30? That's going to be me. I'm that guy. And I'll still give you 40, but it'll include the tip, whatever. But that's me. So, again, is it good advice? I guess. I hope so. But anyway, there's a few ways that you can make money from having no money to generating an income, and then down the road, figuring out what it is you want to do, right? So once you have that money, now doors start to open for you. You can either continue to do whatever it is you're doing. If you're going to be pulling parts, you can get a team of people and start going and paying them double whatever they spend. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if you can go and pull parts for me and you spend $100, I'll pay you $100. So if you can come back with me with 10 good seat covers and you spent $100, I'll buy them all from you, and then I'll double it for you, because now they're working for you and they got paid $100 cash for the day. Same thing with the car thing. If you're out here washing cars, you get someone that can help you. You tell them, look, I charge $20 a car. I'm willing to give you $5 a car, so you don't get locked into the hourly. Plus, the person who's working for you, if they're getting paid $5 a car, right? And these numbers are fictitious. You could change them how you see fit. But you're paying them $5 a car. They're more inclined to work harder and faster to get to the next car. When you have someone that's getting paid hourly, they don't care, because their rate doesn't change based on how hard they work. Do you see what I'm saying? No one wants to get paid $5 an hour. I want to get paid 20, 30, 40 bucks an hour. So I want you to get business and be able to stop at someone's house and knock out 3 cars. Because now in that hour, I just got paid 15 instead of 5. Because I knocked out 3 instead of 1. So again, that's another option for you. And bird dogging, that is in every industry. You can basically call up any credit repair company. You can call any barbershop. You can call anyone that offers a service and say, hey, if I want to run ads for you, I want to do some of your marketing and I can send you clients, what would you pay me for a client? And it would all be based on what they're going to make. My buddy could give you $300 a car because he's making $2,000 to $3,000 a car. I'm going to pay you $100 a car because I'm making, $500 to $1,000 a car. So it's all relative as to who you're doing it with. And again, if you have multiple people, multiple dealerships that you're doing that for, hey, Dave gives me 100, but still, I'd rather make 100 from him than nothing from the other guy. And you just learn how to work it. You learn people and what they could get put in, and you tell them, you follow up. You get a system. It's like, hey, did you ever go see Dave? Did you like? No, I went down there. I really didn't like his cars. Oh, okay, was it too much money? If you're willing to use that money that you're going to pay for that car, I might be able to get you something a little bit nicer. And we offer financing. Oh, Dave said he doesn't offer financing. Oh, no, it's not through Dave. It's through Chris. It's through one of my other buddies that I do business for. I know you were looking at a 2008 Nissan Altima. We have this 2013 Altima that we could get you in for probably the same amount of money that you're going to buy that one as a down payment. And the payments is something that you could probably afford. Why don't you let me set up an appointment for you to come down and talk to Chris? All right, that sounds good. You send them a picture of the 2013 Accord. You let Chris know the deal. You didn't steal a client from me. I couldn't give them what they wanted. So they're still your client, potentially, right? Because I was already at bat. I struck out. There's no reason why you should lose because I couldn't close the deal. Now you slide them to something else they weren't ready for. So there's a lot of opportunities to make money. Pressure washing is going to take a little bit more money up front, right? But shit, you want to talk about free fucking money. Get out of here with that. Pressure washing? Come on, guys. If you just did driveways and sidewalks for $75, bro, you could knock out a sidewalk and a driveway in less than an hour. Like, legit. Your startup's gonna be a little bit more, right? So let's just say you buy If it was me and I was going to start a pressure washing company, I'm going to use their water. So I'm going to buy 200 to 300 feet of hose, right? And let's just say every 100 foot of hose is about $30. So it's $100 in hose. Why do I want so much garden hose? Because I want to disconnect their hose, use my hose, so there's no way I can mess theirs up. And I can run their hose all the way back to my truck that's got my pressure washer in it. So I don't have to even unload my pressure washer, right? I'm probably going to buy about 300 feet of pressure washing hose, which is probably going to end up costing me somewhere in the neighborhood like $150 to $250, depending on where I'm getting it from. So right off the bat, let's just say $250. So I'm in it for $350. The pressure washer itself probably be able to get in the game with a 2,500 to a 3,000 psi. I'm gonna go with gas on this one, right? And I'm probably gonna spend about $500 for a nice DeWalt system. So that's about $850. Then I'm gonna buy 2 of the DeWalt discs, the surface cleaners they're called, and I think they're probably gonna be anywhere from 60 to 100, but let's go with 100. So we're at $1,050. So for, let's say $1,000, why did I buy 2? In case one breaks, my job doesn't stop. I have another one, I have a backup. And then I'll go, that night I'll buy another one and I'm good. And the reason why I want the surface cleaners, because it'll do 18 inches at a time. All I have to do is walk at a moderate speed so I don't leave those holograms in there, or those swirls, whatever you want to call them. And it covers more space and it's easier than going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to jobs like that, it's all about time. So again, this I'm all subject because I started out going small. Now I'm talking about you need $1,000, but it's not very difficult to get a summertime job, make $1,000 and hold on to it. So you charge $75 for a driveway and sidewalk, takes you an hour, and you're knocking it out. You could potentially put your money back within 15 jobs, and with the proper marketing, you could get 15 to 20 jobs in a week. Because it's all about word of mouth. When you get to a job, you come to my house, right? You're gonna pressure wash my driveway and sidewalk. What I want you to do is have someone with you, have someone with a mouthpiece, okay? And be like, hey, I'll give you $10 or $20 a job on this day. I got 10 jobs lined up. And what you want them to do is go to the neighbor's house and just walk around. Hey, we're right here, we're doing this job right now. It's a shame Dave's house is gonna look so good, and then it stops here, and you could actually see the clean and the dirty. We're here already, so maybe we'll just knock it out for $60. But do me a favor, don't tell him, because I just charged him $75. But because we're here, I can offer the savings to you. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't want to be the house with the dirty fucking sidewalk and the dirty driveway. Knock mine out too. All right, it'll take me about an hour. And you just knock it out like that, and get a credit card processing machine, whether you use Square or Zelle or whatever it is you want to use, and you just knock it out, man. Just knock it the fuck out, and get a billboard. Most driveways and sidewalks $75. And you get it, and every time you're at a job, you put it in the street, so people that are driving by can see it, and then before you know it, you'll be pressure washing houses, you'll be doing buildings. Again, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, and it's not difficult to get started. It is not difficult to get started. But guys, that's enough from me. Just want to give you guys some encouragement, let you know to not look at the person who's already well established, because I can tell you this right now, the majority of people that got started in any business had to start from the bottom. Very few people were able to just walk into something and be super successful. A buddy of mine I had this conversation with the other day, and he loves to look at these big car dealerships. Oh man, I want to be like that. And he wants to run to get there, and he wants to use credit, and he wants to do all these things, but he's not taking the time to learn the business. He's not taking the time to build the business, right? Because he's not comparing himself. It's not a fair match. I can't get in the ring with Mike Tyson. It's not fair. He'll eat me alive, right? But if you can put someone who's at his caliber in there, that's a more fair fight. It doesn't make sense. So don't look at the big boys and say, why am I not there? You're not there because you don't have the 10 and 20 years that it took that person to build that business, or the 5 years, or the 3 years, okay? You're not there because of that. You're here on day one. And just remember that, and enjoy it, and learn it. And like the pressure washing thing, if you want to go even further as you make more money. I seen one the other day, because I was just surfing through YouTube and I seen it. It was a fucking 48-inch surface cleaner. This guy, I had to watch it. He did a driveway in 4 minutes. It was like once, twice, 3, 4, I think it was 5 times up and down, and the driveway was done. Dude came back, did the edges real quick with the pressure wash, and was out. That joint was so big, it barely fit down the sidewalk. It was crazy. But again, if you, I'm not too sure on what that costs, but if you were able to get to that point, and pressure washing was your business, you're golden. Now you're knocking out driveways in less than 10 minutes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like what you're seeing. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Let me get the fuck out of here. I got to go. I gotta stop cursing, man. That's who I am. I got to go. Gotta list some cars on eBay. Later.
That's my best friend.